And we begin tonight at 6 o'clock with breaking news. Traffic is moving again along I-70 eastbound in Hendricks County after a serious crash.
This is on the west side of Indianapolis, west of I-465. We want to give you a look at the area right now. This is a live look at 70. This is the traffic that's coming into Indianapolis eastbound. This is just east of State Road 39 in Hendricks County. And just in the last 10 minutes, we've seen that this area that has been blocked off for 2 hours now has at least one lane back open. Right now, we're working to figure out what led to this afternoon's crash. We do know at least one person is injured. We'll keep you updated tonight as we learn more information. You know, property taxes really dominated the legislative session this year. State lawmakers work to figure out and then pass some form of property tax relief for Hoosiers. But if you're opening up your bill this year and you're not seeing any relief, you're not alone. Our State House reporter Emily Longnecker talked with Hoosiers today about what they discovered when they opened their spring bill. Emily?
Yeah, we heard repeatedly from the governor and lawmakers that any property tax relief that they passed this legislative session would not impact property bills this spring. That didn't stop Hoosiers, though, from being surprised when they opened those bills.
If you have your billing statement, you can go right over to the cashier.
Wow.
That's all 70-year-old Walter Boyd could say when he looked at his most recent property tax bill.
Where I was paying about $4,400 a year, I'm paying $5,200 a year now.
Boyd's bill wasn't the only change. The value of his home went up too.
It went up quite a bit.
So did the value of Billy West's house.
Well, I haven't done nothing to my property and it's still going up. Outrageous.
A few factors go into a home's assessed value. First, every year, county assessors look at how much homes have sold for in your neighborhood. In recent years, housing costs have risen for several reasons: low housing supply, a rise in construction costs from inflation, and lower interest rates. When the cost of buying a home increases, so do assessed values. Higher assessed values mean higher property taxes.
Where's the property tax relief at? Where's it at?
The architects of Senate Enrolled Act 1 and Governor Braun say it's coming. The new law will significantly expand the maximum homestead tax deduction and cap how much property tax bills go up in the future. Right now, the maximum standard homestead deduction is currently $48,000. That deduction will be phased out completely by 2031, replaced by a deduction that's a percentage of your home's value. In 6 years, homeowners will pay property taxes based on just over 30% of their home's value. But for Billy West, even the relief promised to start next year is a long way off.
Well, I might get, $300? What, I'm going to get $30 off? What, enough for 2 cases of beer?
Walter Boyd lives in the here and now, and reminders that everyone's tightening their belts, including local governments and schools that receive property taxes, are little comfort.
Can't tighten no more. I can't hardly breathe. Okay.
And if you have any questions or concerns about the value that your home's been assessed at, you can always appeal it with your county assessor. The deadline to do that is June 16th. In Indianapolis, Emily Longnecker, 13 News.
Tonight at 6, a Hancock County man is now charged with several felonies after investigators say he attacked a woman after ramming into her car. Police say he threatened her and her baby with a gun. Jenny Runovich shows us how that victim was likely saved by other drivers.
Well, the attack happened 10:30 in the morning, broad daylight on a busy US 52. We talked with a witness who was here at the right place and right time. He didn't hesitate to help.
After allegedly crashing into the back of the woman's car twice, police say the suspect, 45-year-old Jason Middleton, pulled a gun along the side of the road. Court documents say he grabbed her, threatened to sexually assault her, and threatened to kill her baby in the car. Army veteran Aaron Hurst was one of 2 drivers who spotted the danger, pulled over, and intervened. He ran toward the suspect, and Middleton ran to his van and took off.
A matter of minutes, he could have shot her. I know she was fighting for her life at that moment, trying to make sure she's not going to get shot. So her baby, who's in the car, 8-month-old baby, so it was, after she told me the story, I was just sickened.
The victim actually took down the suspect's license plate number before the attack, and that helped police track Middleton down. They found him hiding in a storage container. He's now being held in jail on a $500,000 bond. In Hancock County, Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
Weather system that brought rain to central Indiana over the last several days is finally far enough away that we're warming up with some sunshine. Most of central Indiana in the low 70s right now. 70 Carmel, 71 Morse Reservoir, and 71 degrees in Connersville. We will stay in the upper 60s and low 70s over the next several hours with a mix of sun and clouds this evening. Temperatures tomorrow afternoon, even a few degrees warmer in the mid 70s with just a slight rain chance tomorrow and another slight rain chance on Thursday. I'll have that look ahead in a few minutes.
All right, see you in a little bit, Angela. Thanks. Medicines that have yet to be discovered could be produced at a new facility in Lebanon that brings the drug development process under one roof.
Rich Knight takes us to Boone County for the groundbreaking on the Lilly Medicine Foundry.
Eli Lilly and Company executives turned dirt with government officials to celebrate the start of building a $4.5 billion facility to create the medicines of the future. The Medicine Foundry will combine research, development, and manufacturing in one place.
So patients are a North Star at Lilly, right? And it's all about speed to patients, even in a clinical trial setting, right? So being able to design the process and how we make medicine and be able to translate that, hopefully at the click of a button to say, hey, here's how to make it, here's the recipe, we can get that out the door.
The Medicine Foundry will be a cornerstone in the LEAP Lebanon Innovation District.
This really hits to the core of what LEAP's about. It's about the innovation and research and really focusing on the future. And this is a great realization of that. It's going to be, the things we've been making here are going to change people's lives.
Construction begins immediately, turning this field into the Lilly Medicine Foundry, with plans for the first medicine to be produced in this facility in 2027. In Lebanon, Rich Knight, 13 News.